No more phantoms in the box, hopefully. Wow, that was so wild. That was something else there. Never know what kind of technology glitches are going to happen. So I'm back. Hopefully you all are coming back. What's up, Cosmo? All right. Hello, Painted Pony. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. I haven't got a notification yet on my secondary device, but I do see that I'm going here. That was quite odd. Just never quite know what to expect. So I got the notification that Leslie was going on, and I thought I started hearing something there, and then I got the notification that Steph was going on, and then it was just Steph talking in the background. That was pretty crazy. So maybe we should try having all three of us together at some point. Maybe that was the message we were being sent. Yeah, that was really strange. Really strange. Well, thank you, Painted Pony. Yeah, I figured I better start wearing it if I'm going to actually be, if I want to be promoting this. If you're not aware, Painted Pony, I have started a brooch hat challenge. So anybody in the community who wants to build their own brooch hat is welcome to build one as well. And if you want to share it, then you can share it. Also, I've had a couple of people send in pictures and videos, and I'm going to start putting those together to have a little community of brooch hats. And then on June 15th, I'm going to auction my brooch hat off, and I'm going to donate the proceeds to the 2 local charity shops that I frequently shop from. So that's the plan. And where were we at? Oh, I was showing off this necklace bracelet combo. Looks like an early Relios design. Hello, Terry Cover. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day, Terry. Let's see. Did I actually get a notification here for myself? I'm not getting it for myself. My device isn't giving me any love here. It says I'm not live. No, that is incorrect. There we go. Now it's letting me in. Let me in. All right. Anybody need a length on that? Well, need it or not, you're going to get it. On the bracelet, the bracelet's coming in at 8 inches. That's pretty respectable. Let's see what it says on the cone. Something just fell on the floor, but mysteriously disappeared. Oh, coming in at about 6.5, 6 3/4 on the cone. Hey, Corvus, welcome in. Yeah, it took a little while. I still haven't got a notification on my secondary device, but sometimes it's just like that. There's a lot going on right now. And 17.5 inches on the necklace. Hello, Ember, welcome in. So 25 inches total on that. Yes, I did. I was done with work at 1:33, but still got paid to 4:18. Dang, Terry. Got that good clock action going. All right, so $40 for the set. Is that what I had put in there in the last stream? $40 for the necklace and the bracelet. They are sterling silver and a bunch of semi-precious gemstones. Nice magnetic clasps so they can come together the way that I got them. One nice long necklace. Hello, W. Marion. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day today. I know there's not very many people here, but please hit your thumbs up button. Thank you, Mama Chola. That is a good reminder. It does help. It does help push the stream. Lets people know that there's something going on here. All right, no action on that one. Let's put that in the box. We'll put that with the whistle and bring that one back around in a little while. Oh, awesome, Terry. That's awesome. I got another dragon around here somewhere. Oh, right there. Hello, Rhonda. Welcome in, Rhonda. What was I putting? Oh, I just put something in your box this morning. I think it was a giveaway item. Some earrings. Check out this sterling silver puffy heart. It is a brooch, but it does have one of those little tubes for hanging as a pendant. It's a big one. It is large, almost 2 inches, 1 3/4 inches. So 1 3/4 inches wide. Let's get a weight for you on that one. $21 grams. So it's a chunk. And it does make a nice pendant. Excuse my face close up here. Pin, not pain. The pin on your right side of your hat has a dangle on it. It looks like you have one earring. Oh yeah, that's funny. Oh, that's not what I was showing. I wanted to show the heart off on this torque. I wanted to show just how well it works as a pendant. It's pretty substantial too in size. Ding! Up close and personal with the mic. My pearl necklace and Elliot necklace just arrived. I love them. Awesome, Ember. That's awesome. That Elliot necklace was pretty special. The pearl necklace too, man. Wow, all that coral. Beautiful. All right, big old puffy heart. It is a substantial piece. And what was the weight on that? I don't usually factor weight into the. Oh wow. About $2 a gram is what I'm charging for this one. For this big old puffy heart. Actually less than $2 a gram. $39. $39. My husband says gorgeous. Awesome, Ember. I love to hear it. I love the brooch beanie. Thank you, Catherine. You know, it's actually pretty comfortable. I gotta say. And it's got a little It's got a little jingle to it. Little jingle jingle, huh? All right, no action on the heart. Give that a little bit more time here. We could drop it a little bit too. How about 35? Keep me away from those double digits, darn it. Somebody on the fence on that? 35. It is a substantially nice piece. Oh, Jen B. Hello, Jen B. Welcome in. We're going to call that one 35 and hello. Jen B. You're getting a great deal on that one, Jen. Welcome in and congratulations. Boom. That is one big old heart. I don't know, Jen, do you have plans for that? Hello, Mia, welcome in. Well, I'm having a lovely afternoon. I hope you are as well. Should be 35. Oh, did I get that sold? I did. All right. That's what I was just thinking, Jen. Man. I would be tempted too. Yeah. Whatever you do, I can't wait to see if you share it with us. Hello, Ashbell. Welcome in. Does the hat have a story, Ember? The hat does have a story. When I first started YouTube, one of the ideas that I had was to have a brooch hat challenge or a brooch hat competition. And so in the process, in building on that idea, I started collecting brooches, and I bought a couple beanies out at the flea market and started putting brooches on the beanie, and then that kind of got put on the back shelf for a little while. Was that mahogany obsidian you tempted us with? Oh, dang, was that what that was, Mama Chola? You could probably tell me better. I thought it was some kind of jasper, but mahogany obsidian, it could very well be. Yeah, so the brooch hat challenge idea got put on the back shelf for a while, and now it's back. And I actually did, I don't know if you saw the video, I did release a video and a short announcing the challenge. It's not really a competition. It's just a challenge. If people want to do it, then you can build your own brooch hat and send me pictures or video or both, and I'll share them with the community. So yeah, just a fun collaborative project that anybody's welcome to work on if they wish. And my brooch hat, I'm going to be auctioning on June 15th, and the proceeds for it are going to be split between the two local charity shops that I frequent. So yeah, if you're interested in, oh geez, a little bit of a tangent here. Last weekend, oh, I brought him here. Last weekend, I was out shopping and I came across a lady at a garage sale that had a whole bag full of beanies that her friend had made. And so I bought, it's not really beanie season. I know we're getting out of beanie season, but I bought, I think, about 10 of these beanies. And I figured, hey, I could sell them Or I could give them away. I could make them, you know, buy a brooch, get a hat type deal. So a little bit of brooch hat building material. So yeah, I'd say anybody who's wanting to build your own brooch hat, get out there. I've actually had one of the submissions, I think the person built their own hat to put brooches on. Like, yeah, it's the brooch hat, man. And my inspiration for this was actually, if you're familiar with the original brooch hat man that was on Antiques Roadshow, there was a guy, geez, I think it was maybe back in the late 90s even, or early 2000s when that episode aired. He brought his brooch hat that he had made to the Antiques Roadshow and showed it off. So ultimately, he is the inspiration for all of that. All right. Well, while you were being tempted, Mama Chola, I will tempt you no longer. This fine sterling silver, red and brown stone of your choice. It is a pendant and a brooch. Just so you know. Geez, was that the same maker that did the heart? Kind of looked like it. Well, it is what it is. You saw it. It hangs well on a torque as a pendant. And it's also a nice brooch. It is 1 3/4 inches tall. Just a hair under. Let me see. Do I have my blue ruler? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so about 1 5/8 on it. And the stone, if you want the stone dimensions, the stone is 7/8 by a little over 1 1/4. I don't know if you need it that specifically. That one is $35. $35. Mama Chola's in at 35. So unless someone else is going to come back really quick, then we'll be calling that one for Mama Chola. I guess those measurements worked for you, Mama Chola. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll give that another couple. I'll be back. All right. I think that was long enough. Sold to Mama Chola at 35. Thank you, Mama Chola. I'm glad that just happened to be there, holding down the torque, because that may not have come around today. All right, thank you, Mama Chola. Well, while those are on the radar, hello, Diane Marie. Welcome in. That's why I asked for it when I saw it go across the screen fast. Yeah, that's a good idea, because you know how it can be sometimes. I can go in and out, and I won't remember until after the show. Hello, Sunray. Welcome in, Sunray. I hope you're having a great day. Well, these were sitting on the same little pedestal there. Really nice, heavy sterling silver hoops. And you can name that. I was going to say these are jasper, but I don't know. Maybe those are the same. What is it, mahogany obsidian? whatever they are, they're fabulous. And the gauge of the hoops is pretty unprecedented. So let me get a weight on those. Let me get a weight and a size on them. But first, they're 38 bucks. $38. And geez, I'm only able to offer those because I got an amazingly good deal on them. 13 grams total. So about, well, that one's 6.9, that one's 6.7, just under 7 grams each. So, oh, I see Mama Chola. Mama Chola's on them at 38. Ember says, oh man, Mama Chola, that is a great price. It is, Ember. It is a great price. Indeed. And that's one thing that I always appreciate when someone else gets a good deal and they pass along a good deal. So if I'm able to get a good deal and pass that good deal along, I'm happy to do so. So if no one else is coming back at 40 or better, then we're going to call those sold to Mama Chola at 38. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. Thank you, Mama Chola. I had a feeling you'd be into those. Yeah, that timing, that worked out great. That worked out quite well. Those are really cool, Mama Chola, right? Yeah, and I hope that the pendant and the earrings complement each other enough that you can wear them together. This is a great handmade sterling silver turquoise ring. Where is my mandrel? Oh, might have to wait to introduce that member. Corvus, I have to talk to you about the green quartz ring. I bought it. You wanted it. I got to sell it to you. Mama Chola's lining up sales already in the chat. Size 5 3/4. Not that there's much easy to read on that, but yeah, great stone on this. Just a fabulous ring. 5 3/4. $29. Looks great on my pinky. I think it's a pretty darn fantastic, actually. It'd be a good pinky ring. Yeah, the stone on this is just really gorgeous. It's that color of green where you're looking at it like, is that turquoise? Is it malachite? It's just a real nice shade of turquoise. And I like it. It's obviously a handmade piece. All those split rings in there. They've just soldered some split rings right on the top. Made a great design with it. All right. No action at 29. Mama Chola, I don't remember it at this point, lol. But thanks for letting me know. I don't think I wanted it as much as I thought. You enjoy it. You might have to bring that one around on one of your first live sales, Mama Chola. When was the last time we were in here together last week? Well, I don't remember it either, so Sometimes that's how it goes. I'm dropping this one to 20, 25. Any action at 25 on this one? I'm a fan at 25. $18 people in the house and 18 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. W. Marion, I think that was a 5.75, if I remember right. Yep. Coming in at, I got to get the Mandrel update going. 5.75. All fair in jewelry war, right? Yeah, if you want to get my take on it, type in !auction. No friends and auctions. Small for me, nice ring. It is a nice one, and it is a small. It's a little bit small. We'll bring that one back around when someone that's looking for a little bit smaller ring is here. Mama Chola. It's the only purchase I felt bad about. Well, sterling chains are always on my radar. And this is a nice sterling chain that needs a clasp, so never mind. Check out the link on this, though. Great flat link on it. Yeah, we got it. Thank you, Mia. I'll get a clasp on that one and bring that one back around. But that's a great flat, nice flat chain. Hey, Brooch Head. Hey, Vanessa. Welcome in. All right, I'm a 6 ring figure. My pinky at 8. We got you, W. Marion. We all got you. I've been watching those be made, and it's so interesting. Where have you been watching that on YouTube, Sunray? Here's something that I'm running into more and more. Hotcakes. Hotcakes design. They make some really fun pieces. Very unique. Kind of eye-catching. A lot of them have a vintage vibe to them. They've done a really good job of capturing everything from Victorian to deco into retro vibes and incorporating them into their jewelry. And they're actually based out of Berkeley, so it makes sense why I'm seeing so much around here, because their shop is actually in the Bay Area. Yeah, look at the carved beads on this. The whole thing is just really, really a cool design. In that the eye and the pendant, that goofus glass type design, very Victorian feeling. Like very much feels like a Victorian evil eye necklace. And I don't know what the plastic beads are. Probably not Bakelite, just not the right era. Not the right error. 17. Oh, let's see. It is 17 to 20 inches long. Is it jet? Jeez. That's a good question. It's in Berkeley, Rhonda. Hello, Kirsten. Welcome in. Yeah, 17 to 20 inches. Yeah, I'm not real sure on that. It is all hand carved, which is pretty cool. But I'm going with, it looks like some kind of plastic to me. And it's $33. No, it's $35. I did catch myself there. I almost put it in. $35 on that. And yeah, next time I'm in Berkeley shopping the shops, I'm gonna go by the store and just see what they have. Go by their shop and just see what they have. They still get jet from Mexico, I think. Oh, that could be, Rhonda. Yeah, it is very lightweight, whatever it is. No, Corvus, it's not cold. It feels like, yeah, it's fairly warm. And the sound of it, it doesn't sound like Bakelite. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. If I still have it next time I go to Berkeley, I'll bring it with me and have them take a look at it. Somebody is watching you, totally right. Yeah, I would be leaning towards jet, Ember, with the look and the weight. That would be my direction of leaning on that one. But I'm not sure. As near as I can tell, they do most of what they do is costume. But I did have one piece that was sterling, so. Yeah, I think you're right, Rhonda. I do believe you're right. Okay, this may have been my favorite item that came out of this morning's haul. For one, the clasp is just fabulous. And then two, the beads, a very subtle, kind of understated flash in these, but they all do have some nice flash in them. Like, I think that they're rainbow moonstone, and maybe the grays are going into the labradorite. They do play a little bit nicer in the sun. You get a little bit better flash. But hopefully you're able to see a little bit of what's going on there. But yeah, eight strands. Is that what that's on? What we got going on here? 3, 6, 8. Yeah, 8 strands of these beads. So really, really substantial. Mama was trying to push on some how low can you go. I almost walked into that one. But yeah, I love the way that, look how that lays. Just kind of cascades around the neck. Could center that one. No, you can't. center it. It looks great. Or you could wear the pendant on the back. Really nice. Nice combination. Just well done. And that is a sterling silver clasp. $49 on that. I'm tempted to wear it myself, but I don't think it quite needs it. I think it does quite well on the bust. And yeah, there's a lot more color in those beads than is showing here. So they have a pleasant surprise in store. Oh man, and they are heavy. I should probably get a total weight on that if I can get those on the scale. Because that is substantial. $188 grams. Yeah, great colors on that. Cool design. Nice little sterling beads in between. Oh, interesting. So I think that clasp is a piece of check glass. I thought it was two pieces at first, but it looks like it's a piece of molded glass. Hey, SMP, does this count for a double digit 2? 00? It does, SMP. That reminds me, I got some reverse auctions to do as well. Oh yeah, I might have to get that one out in the sun and get a little short made of it, because that flashes. I'm not seeing any of that blue come through on this. Whew. Just dumped my secondary device. Just as I say that, I'm going to have to take them out in the sun. I can feel it. The fog is rolling. The fog is rolling this direction. All right, down that one goes. Down to the floor I go to get my secondary device. Is tonight the night we see a picture of Nightbot? It could be, SMP. It could be the night. You'll have to wait and see. Okay. Don't typically gravitate towards the chip or smaller nugget necklaces, but some things just can't be denied. I almost had to laugh that they had a clasp on this, because really no clasp is required here. But I guess if you wanted to wrap them enough times, then you would want to have that clasp. So really, really beautiful color on these. Hello, Elizabeth K. Welcome in. I was sorry I missed the end of your guys' stream, Elizabeth. I thought I was going to get in there, and I got in right as you must have just finished. But yeah, great color on these. And the length don't know how long they are. I've bought a couple 72-inch necklaces recently. It feels like these are coming in somewhere around the same. Somewhere around the same length. Right, Jen? Yeah, we had the neurospicy link, quote in there for quite a while. Wow. 84 inches on these. 84 inches long. Dang. 7 feet. 7 feet of turquoise. Oh, goodness. Glob? Is that what we're calling these? Globs? Oh, what did I miss here? SMP, say something. I'm going to describe my brooch under that glob of random bling on your brooch. You lost me, SMP. Next viral video. Wear that hat on your one wheel through airport security, right? Right? But there you go. They're all kinds of turquoise nuggets going on in there. And they have a silver clasp. 82 inches long. $58. I could wear those with my silver pearls that I stole from you, right, Sunray? Here, Sunray, these are $180 for you. Yeah, look at all. I don't know if you quite get just how much is going on there. Where's the dancing brooch? SMP, I bet it's on there. It's on there somewhere. Is it Santa? Jen, trust me. Trust me, I know. I think the low price might scare people away. Next time I bring it back, I'll bump it up. All right, maybe I should reverso price-o it right now. There we go. 58 didn't work. How's 85? That's a little bit more comfortable price. That's going to work one of these times. Dang. I do need a new turquoise nugget necklace. Oh, now I'm seeing the reason for the clasp. Because if you want to triple it, that clasp is pretty fantastic. I'm not putting those down. I'm putting those on. I'm putting those on. Well, a little bit of change of pace here. Check. Nice check glass. How high will he go, right? Right, SMP? This thing's just in really good condition. The stones are dang near mint. Does that one have blobs on it? Yeah, this one's got a little bit of a blobbiness on it. But the facets on these, look at how clean those facets are still. The tables on them are just nice and shiny still. Pretty rare for this genre of jewelry. Let's get a little length on that. $30 on the brass and glass bracelet of goodness. Oh, nice length on that too. 8 inches long. 8 inches. Uh-oh. Time to break out the... What's on my utility belt? I need an on-the-fly clasp repair. That clasp isn't quite lining up straight. We're going to get it back where it needs to be. And in the hole. All right. It's good to go. If you like it, if you like brass and glass and you've been looking for... Wow, those are like Madeira citrine color stones. That one's for you. Hit me up. Those are pretty. Those are actually pretty nice. I do like that. I do like the color on those. Ooh, they're going to get hung up on my bro chat. No. Don't do it. No. Hello, Ellen. Welcome in. Hello, Ellen, twice. For those of you who don't know, the Desert Rose Bead and Baubles is also Ellen. Ellen of Petrichor Ranch. You might not want to wear that hat in an electrical storm. Just saying, SMP, thank you for the heads up. Yeah, Mama Chola, I could triple that up. I could triple that up, but I'd probably spend the next 5 minutes getting tangled up in that stuff. So, hello, Tanya. Welcome in. I hope you're having an awesome day today, Tanya. What excellent timing. Check this out. Did I already say I had a favorite piece from this morning's stuff? Okay, well maybe I have to have a couple. So this one, even though the just woke up from a nap, I like the sounds of that, Tanya. I could have used a nap myself. That sounds pretty rad. Yeah, check this out. Sterling silver, mother of pearl, marcasite. I was trying to figure out if this was initials in the center. I'm just not seeing them though. What I am seeing is a number 3. Right there. That's going to look like an E reversed here, but here, let me reverse it so you can see what I'm seeing. So yeah, it looks like a number 3 in the center of that. I don't know. I was usually pretty bad at deciphering the Victorian monogrammed jewelry. All the big swirly fancy letters. Hello, Zen Zord. Welcome in. Is the eye necklace sold? It is not, Zen Zord. It is not sold. You can absolutely have it. Yeah, this thing is just gorgeous. It's a brooch and it's a pendant. And you may not be able to tell, but it's actually quite heavy. Very well fabricated. I'm heading out for a little bit, says Mia. So if I don't return before this is over, have a lovely evening, everyone. Well, thank you, Mia. Hopefully we're all still here when you return. So 31 grams. So it's an ounce. It weighs an ounce. Yeah, it's a really substantial piece. I didn't look to see. It is signed. Let's see. Can we find a maker on this one? Sterling. 925. I am not. Yeah, I can't quite make out who the maker is, but you can see it is signed on the back there. Brooch, I did take my sweatshirt off. I'm in my t-shirt. I put a shirt back on. And now I can feel the fog starting to roll in here, so I might be putting that sweatshirt back on. You're so funny. But yeah, this is just, what a special piece. I could go on and on about it. I got a really good deal on it. So I'm passing that really good deal along, $39. Let's just see. Where did that torque go? It's in the hardest place to find it, right in front of me. So for size, you can kind of see that's how it lays on a torque. Yeah, I wish we could figure out the screen mirroring thing for streaming to get numbers and letters straight the way we should. SMP says 22. 22. No way, SMP. Number 3 is a sacred number. Divine wholeness, harmony, and wisdom. Thank you, Rhonda. He is roasting from his bling, right? I got the superheater helmet going. SMP is spamming that 22. Keep trying, buddy. Keep trying, SMP. I'm not dropping that one. If anything, the price is going up on that. I thought that was a great deal. Kind of hard to tell, but if you see it in person and feel it, it's just boom. It is a substantial piece. We should reverso price-o that one too. Your price was great, Doug. I agree, Mama Chola. I thought that was a great price. I did. That's all right. I'll bring it back around for more later. How's that? I've had that work at times. Especially with gold. Hurry up, grab some of my money because I'm going to have to go soon. Man, these are just sweet. Just not me. I'm not a heart person in jewelry. Yeah, I hear you, Mama Chola. Give me some griffins and lions and dragons. I like the hearts too, but oh, are you looking for the weight on the earrings, SMP? Let's get that. These are backless right now, but I do have backs that I'll put on them. I'll put sterling earbacks on them. So if you prefer to have silicone earbacks, let me know. Otherwise, they'll come with sterling. So these are 2.3, 2.4 grams. 2.4 grams on these really nice sterling silver hoops. $1 a gram. No, that's not right. $10 a gram. How's that? Bruce, I sent you an email. Wait, oh, weight of the heart. Oh, the heart is 1 ounce SMP, 31 grams, so 1 troy ounce. Yeah, look at the great design on these. Very Art Nouveau. Where is it? There we go. Let's see if the earring model helps these a little bit better than I'm doing. Oh yeah, there you go. They can see some of that great design. I got to go. I will be back. All right. Thanks for popping in, Bruce. All right, no action on those at 24. How about if I drop them to 20? Anybody in at 20? Yo, hold up. Zen Zord says 24 for the earrings. All right, Zen. I got you at 20 though. And I got Marion back at 20 also. So I got Zen in first at 20. If you wanted to come back okay. Thank you. Thank you, W. Marion. Sold to Zen at 20. Thank you, Zenzord. And yes, I will put sterling backs on those unless you request silicone backs. Sold. Did I get that one marked? Sold 20. Boom. Thank you, Zen. And let me just see. Oh, there was one more. Okay, we got that. Hello, Tina. Welcome in. I just got on this chat. I missed something? What was your starting price on that heart? The starting price on the heart was $39, Tina. It was a great deal, if you ask me. This one, Tina, $39, and it weighs 1 ounce. It's a big piece. So, if you're into that for 39, just type 39 in the chat and it'll be yours. Tina, I appreciate the offer, but 39 really, that's my bottom on it. I started it as low as I could. So I do appreciate the offer, but I'm going to have to decline that one. These got me pretty excited. I like the ear wires on them. I've come across this style of ear wire from time to time. I don't think I'm trying to look. Oh no, nothing to be sorry about. I appreciate the offer, Tina. Yeah, these are such fabulous earrings. They're simply stunning. They're actually little spinner balls on here. Sterling silver wires and nice black and clear crystal balls that are, yeah, they're on a little spinner post. And these are $25. Like, how did I score such a good deal on these that I can pass along another good deal? And let's just get a weight. Total weight on those is 4.3 grams. So they're just over 2 grams each. Fairly light. Let's get the professional out here to show these off. Oh yeah. I don't know how it is that she can do such a better job of showing off the earrings. All right, nobody in on those for 25. Ooh, we can toss those out into the light box. Those ones look like fun to play with in the light box. One more last little tease there. Into the box they go. Oh, I was supposed to do a giveaway. That was supposed to happen a while ago. Let's give these away. Ramos earrings. Let me get my trusty giveaway assistant Nightbot on board here. Thank you, Nightbot. We're going to do a giveaway. $21 people in the house. All right. We're going to do a random number between 1 and 30. So random number between 1 and 30. Start guessing. I'm actually going to get up and stretch my feet a little bit, freshen up my coffee. Not an official union break, but All right, I see the guesses are rolling in. I'm going to take you with me while I go refresh my coffee. Oh, I see a winner. Mama Chola, congratulations. Congratulations, Mama Chola. You got those fantastic earrings. Isn't it kind of ironic, Mama Chola? I could have run that giveaway when there were like 2 people here. So I think that was your kindness paying you back by saying that we should wait to have the giveaway until there were more people in the chat. Your generosity and kindness was rewarded. So congratulations, Mama Chola. You can enjoy those for yourself or pass them along as a gift or do them as another giveaway on your channel. Karma, baby, right? Exactly. Exactly. Mama Chola. What was that's a good question, Mama Chola. What was the number? I don't even have to know the number for that to happen. Nightbot should tell us, huh? Nightbot, you should tell us that one. Yep, it's already gone. Don't know. I already X'd out the. I already X'd out Nightbot. All I know is that you won. Zenzord says 3. 3 was the number, Zen. Brr. Okay, it's rolling in. The fog is rolling in. Okay, how many favorites have I said I had already in this group? Whoa. Whoa. What's going on with that amethyst? Holy moly. You like your grape jelly? This has got the grape jelly going on. Really beautiful. Beautiful stones set in sterling silver. Yes, Corvus, you got it. You got it. You got to slip Nightbot a little something something. Received happy mail today, Doug. All fantastic pieces. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for letting me know. And of course they were, because you have fantastic taste. Karen, I got my box today too, and it was so good. Oh, your box. Gotcha. I'm like, oh, you bought some stuff from Karen? Cool. I want to see. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay. Absolutely gorgeous. Sterling silver. An amethyst. Yeah, just fantastic. Is that necklace signed? I missed if you said it already. Catherine, I don't believe this one is signed. I haven't actually looked at it all that close, so I know it was sterling. I think it's just signed 925. It looks, in style, it looks old Art Nouveau. Yeah, all I see is part of a 9 and a 2-5. So the style is older than the piece. You know, this is it's a more modern piece that it looks like it's Art Nouveau. And let's just get the actual length on this. Yeah, that's the color of that amethyst is just something else. All right, 18, yeah, 18 and a half inches. 18 and a half inches long. $10 grams. And $65 on this. 18 inches, 10 grams. 18 and a half inches. Let me get that back on the bust. I'd try wearing it, but I don't think I have the look for it. Not sure if I'd be pulling that one off. Oh my goodness. I feel like do I need to up my lighting game here? Some of the stones aren't Some of the stones aren't playing as nicely as I'd like them to with the light today. Man, that's gorgeous. It will go great with your hat. Oh, yes, this is another great deal. Indeed. And this is something that actually, the prospect of putting it in the light box and taking pictures of it excites me. It's one of those ego stroking pieces. Some pieces are like that. They're relatively easy. Right, Zenzord? It is really nice. Great saturation on that. Nice deep purple. All right. I don't see any action. It's going into the light box. Into the light box. All right. Man, something about marcasites. Something about marcasites, they got so much flash in them. They're great when they're all present. But if there's one missing, there's like, it's so easy to tell because there's so much flash going on. Yeah, there's like that one blank spot will stick out like a sore thumb. So I kept looking these over, and they're not missing any marcasites, which is fantastic. And they're just really nicely done. Nice, elegant design. Really nice mill grain work on here. Tanya, how is Nessie today? Yeah, how is Nessie, Tanya? Tanya's Nessie sitting today. So I imagine that's part of the reason for taking a nap. Little nap, little recharge. Yeah, they're just fantastic. Sterling silver, marcasite, elegant, beautiful. A lot going on in such an elegant little piece. A lot of bang for your buck in that one. 1 3/4 inch about. Yeah. 1 5/8. Let's call it. Yeah, a little over 1.5. How's that? Little over 1.5 inches, and they are, for all that action, they're fairly lightweight. 2.9 grams on that one, and 2.8 grams on that one, so less than 3 grams each. Bling bling all over those things. $38 on these, and they are Art Deco style, but they are a more modern rendition, and they just got a lot of action going on there. Those earrings look like Austria Mozart music. Beautiful. I like that, Diane. I like that description. I might have to keep that one. Doug, can I get the first necklace that you featured? Yeah, Zen, did you see that was a necklace bracelet combo? I think I had 40 on that. So if you did and you're in, just confirm that and hit 40 in the chat. It's yours. It's all right, boys. It's all right. Neighbors are on their walk. All right, you got it, Zen. All right, no action at 38 on these. I can drop them a couple bucks. 35. I'll drop those to 35. Thank you, Zen. I appreciate that. I see Karen Peterson in at 35. You got him, Karen. Sold to Karen Peterson at 35. Sold 35. Thank you, Karen, and congratulations. And let's get sold at 40 for Zen also. Yeah, enjoy those, Karen. I think you'll find them to be quite fantastic. And Zen, I got you at 40. Zenzord at 40. Yeah, that's pretty fabulous. Early Relios. That's what that hallmark looked like to me on there. Something was going on out there. Wow, maybe the neighbors are getting some chickens. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, this was pretty darn sweet. Don't come across a double terminated amethyst crystal pendants very often. This one, clearly, it's been around a while. It's got a nice patina on it. Tips are still clean. This one's got a little bit of an abrasion on it. Wasn't sure if it had a little gunk on it or... Yeah, it's a little bit abraded. But still a nice clean. Very... I don't know what's going on out there. Oh, wow. I live by a canyon, and sometimes noises carry across the canyon. I don't know what that was. Maybe wild turkeys, something like that. This one's just really sweet. Sterling silver amethyst. $18. Yeah, look at how clean the crystal is on that. The clarity on that's great. I might have to go out there and investigate. Whatever's going on it's some funny noise. Like, I don't know whether it's a chicken, a turkey, or a cement mixer. Just not exactly sure what's going on. Ooh, that is fantastic. What a sweet crystal. Right. I don't see any action on that one. Into the light box that one goes. I'm a fan. I'm the only fan. Go out with your hat on. I'm going to, Rhonda. I'm going to. Now I want to know what's going on. All right. I'm walking out there. Just give me a second. I need to have a little stand here where I can just leave the dragon here. All right, I'm walking outside. Hi, Cosmo. How's it going, buddy? Well, the dogs don't seem to be on alert. Hmm. Well, I'm thinking that there may be there's a construction site across the canyon, which mysterious sounds come from quite frequently. I'm thinking that may have been a construction site sound. My sweet little Molly, an 8-pound Maltese, is snoring like a bulldog. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. All right, where's the earring model? Thank you, Tanya, by the way, for the great earring model. It's been extremely helpful and around. I was hoping for turkeys. Turkeys would have been cool. I was just hoping for some explanation as to what that sound was. I had no clue. Check out these sterling silver earrings. Should get her a sleep apnea machine, Diane. Gen B, now I feel like I need to go make something up. I don't know, what would I say? Bigfoot. That's how Bigfoot gets you, just saying, right? Ah, there's nothing going on out here. Wait, does Bigfoot get you? I didn't know that was a thing. All right, sterling silver earrings. They're heavy. They're heavy. They're gorgeous. Check this out. They're $44. Mia says, P.S. The micromosaic necklace and the blue and white porcelain earrings arrived last night, and they're perfect. I especially love the necklace. It's going to get lots of love and careful wearing. Awesome, Mia. That's awesome. Yeah, that was such a nice micromosaic necklace, and I loved the yellow that was in that. Like such a rare color to find in there. No, uh-oh, I did it, didn't I? I did it. I'm surprised Tanya wasn't on that. Tanya, are you there? Is Nessie doing good today? Well, Diane, I'll just let you know, I did talk to Tanya earlier today, and at that point in time, Nessie was doing pretty well. But Nessie just needs to recover and has to go out every 2 hours to be monitored for make sure she's peeing. But it sounded like everything was going well, so hopefully that's continuing to be the case. Jen's like, oh no, 11. Right. I knew it, Jen. You're welcome, Diane. Jen, I'm getting there as fast as I can. Really, I am. Unless someone comes in at 22 for these gorgeous sterling silver earrings, I didn't get the weight. That might be like $1 a gram. Zen Sword says 22. I'm saving you, Jen. I'm saving you. All right, sold to Zen in 54321 at $22. Congratulations, Zen Zord. Jen. Keep those 11s loaded, Jen. I'll be bringing back some more. Bringing some more how low can you go around. All right. This one, it could use a little buffing, if I'm being honest. But I kind of like it how it is. So it is sterling silver, vermeil. Really nice cognac amber on one side and egg yolk amber on the other. And you can see that is about as bright as the finish gets. It's a beautiful setting. It's a beautiful pendant. And this one is $25. Call me crazy. Some people have called me crazy. That one is $25. Where's my torque? Come here, torque assistant. Oh, okay. That actually works pretty nice. Thank you, torque. Not a bad look, actually. That's one I could roll with. You know, Tanya may have missed the questions about Nessie because Tanya may have been taking Nessie out. So how is Nessie doing, Tanya? All right. Mystery stones. They look like aquarium pebbles on steroids. They could be dyed. They could be natural. I'm not familiar with what they are. They look like, my opinion is they look like a natural dyed stone, but they could just be naturally this color. And they keep rolling around from pile to pile, to box to box, to tray to tray. Let's get them gone. They are sterling silver vermeil. Really nicely made. And guess what? $44. How low can you go? Have you ever heard of the designer Ghazi? Found an incredible collar necklace by Ghazi. I believe it's Turkish. I haven't, Jen. I'm curious though. I want to see the necklace. There's some great designers that come out of Turkey. So many European countries actually that have great designers. All right, dropping these to 33. 33. I don't know if I should have tried to glow these. Do you think maybe these glow? Oh, excuse me. I don't know. Oh, it looks like they have a little pyrite in them. Interesting. Yeah, shit, I should stick the UV light in my eye to see if it's working. Oh. They don't glow. But they sure are hypnotic. Okay. Enough playing with the earrings. 22 on these. Dropping them now. They're at 22. Sitting on my hand, says Jen. Jen, I know you got that 11 loaded. Is Zenzord going to come in and swoop it at 22? Or are these going to drop to 11? I'm not waiting around to find out. I'm dropping them. Get those 11s in. I'm so sorry. Nessie is doing fantastic. Woo! You had me there for a minute. I'm like, I'm so sorry. What? You're so sorry. Oh, Nessie's doing great. That's awesome. I'm sidetracking. That's how it goes, Tanya. Hello, HQZ. Welcome in. All right. I don't see any action at 11, so these are going down. Passola, Passalinga, Passamunga, other passwords. Jen, you kept sitting on your hands. Now they're gone. Gone. Must read, my heart dropped. Must read the whole message. What did I miss? HQZ, I don't know. I don't know what those stones are. I'm gonna have to research those and bring them back around. It was a blue stone, yes. Some kind of blue stone. Oh, you were reading about the Nessie. Dang. Dang, Jen. Well, I might have to bring those back around for another round. Where's my trusty torque? Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Nice hat. Thank you, HQZ. I'm growing quite accustomed to it. I had started talking about how it's actually nice. It has a lot of weight to it. And that weight is kind of comforting. It's like a weighted blanket on my head. Okay, here we go. Thank you again, Versatile Torque. Collar, necklace for showing off. This fine little Scottish Victorian pendant. Nice piece of inlaid bloodstone. I don't know, is that an opal, pearl, glass? Oh, dang. That little center cab is a piece of Montrose agate. It is HQZ. It's totally grounding. Like, I don't know if it's the good vibe from the pins that are on here, but I put it on for 1 minute and my neck hurts, says Tanya. It is. It's heavy. It is heavy. This is just no, go. Not happening. It's not 5 o'clock yet. Yeah, sweet little Scottish Victorian pendant in sterling silver. For some reason last night I was wondering to myself, what is that little stone in the middle of that Scottish pendant? The things that come into our head. So now I know it's a piece of agate. It has a little bit of banding on it right on the edge, you can see. So really classic. What a fantastic piece. $28 on this, which the Victorian Scottish agate collectors out there are going to be like, what are you doing, sir? You're giving that away. Well, I'm not giving it away. I'm just offering it at a really good price. I see W. Marion is in at 28. So someone else would be having to come back at 30 pretty quickly here. Or W. Marion's going to get that at $28. Ooh. And that makes me so happy to know that why wouldn't it be another piece of agate? I didn't even clean it up. It still has its original dust in the crack there. So thank you, W. Marion. We're going to call that sold in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to W. Marion. You have a good eye for those older pieces, W. Marion. That, like a few of the pieces that you've gotten, is book worthy, in my opinion. Even though it's a very simple piece, it's very historically relevant. Pretty fantastic. Congratulations. Goes with the agate brooch I got a few weeks ago. Exactly. Indeed. Indeed it does. Well, this is unusual in its own right, in a different right. In my opinion, equally as collectible, just a much different era, a much different crowd. Early Mexican silver. I'm a big fan. If you've been around for a while, you know that I like Mexican silver. And this is part of the unusual artisan pieces that I'd like to find. Okay, you got it, Shell Bell. Unusual artisan pieces that I like to find. I get them from time to time out of Tasco or out of Mexico, but they're fairly uncommon. And this one, I have not seen this one before. And this designer, I think this one was Doris, if I remember right. I don't know if I've ever had a Doris piece or if I've only seen Doris, the Doris signature in the Halgert book. But either way, it's really, really fantastic, really rare, unusual. It's $43. Send you a picture of the gauzy piece because I didn't do it now and forget. Thank you, Jen. I can completely relate. Yep, I do know the drill. Thanks for sending it. And I'll send a reply if I send that reply when I'm thinking about it. Yeah, this is just really, really an unusual piece. There you go if you want to get. Actually, the signature to me is actually relevant here, so let me get that opened up and you can kind of see what's going on. Doris is, of course, it's going to be backwards and upside down here. The ADHD life, exactly, Jen. But this one's already, when I first bought this, it was basically black with oxidation. And my bank account might be sad, but my jewelry collection is living its best life. I love that quote. Yeah, you can see just from handling it, starting to lose some of that oxidation, starting to get a little bright. A little hand polish on this, and I imagine the depth and the detail on it would really start popping. So if it comes back around another time, if it comes back around another time, you might see that it's getting a little bit shinier and shinier every time it comes around. That was a good one too, HQ. Yeah, poor Kim. Poor Kim was being tortured with her own quote. Oh, that one, that was a bummer. That was a bummer. That didn't have a clasp. I think that should go in your collection. You know, Mama Chola? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't do a whole lot with brooches. Maybe I should start a new hat. Oh. These are elegant and fantastic, delicate and ornate. Sterling silver and little faceted quartz crystals. Really nice dangle earrings. Great design. Front, back, in excellent condition too. All that delicate filigree work is not crunched at all. And these, you know, dating these, I would put them at like the 30s or 40s. Some people might say they're earlier, but yeah, I think that they're made to look older than they actually are. And $35 on these. And they are sterling. I did test them, and the center stones, the little stones, are quartz as well. So little faceted quartz and sterling silver. Oh, finger cramp. Finger cramp. I need assistance. Oh. There we go. They're going to dangle together here. Nipple danglers. Wow, HQ. HQZ has been living in Florida a little too long. Yikes. Or was living in Florida. I don't know. I think you're now moving elsewhere, right, HQZ? Holy moly. Ooh. Dang it, HQZ. I might just have to put those ones down. Down they go. I don't know where to go after that, though. Holy moly. My parents live there. I just use their address. Good strategy, HQZ. I like that. I can't unsee it now, right, Amber? That's why I can't either. That's why I was saying I might just have to put it down. Oh, one more shot, just in case you needed it. But down they go. Zenzord, thank you for, or HQ, thank you for ruining the chat. Wow. Hilarious. Now you can't unsee that. No, I don't think I can. Okay, who likes Millefiori? Who likes Murano glass? Ooh, the dogs like some of that. Apparently, Seguso Archimede is a big deal in the art glass world. And here you go. Here's some of Seguso Archimedes' work, and I see why. I like that the cobalt blue border on that. Yeah, the cobalt blue border on that. And then all those nice Millefiori canes in there. It looks like a whole bunch of flowers. Like 1,000 flowers? Is that what Millefiori means? 1,000 flowers? I see why. Not 1,000 in there, but a couple dozen anyways. It is in sterling silver, vermeil. Comes in the original box. And it's $40, which that's half to a third of what retail would be. Just so you know, I got a very good deal on it, and so I'm passing along a very good deal, and I'm happy to do so. The neighbor's having a little powwow out front. It's the neighborhood powwow. Be right back, says HQ. It got very quiet at 40. It got very quiet at 40. Oh, and I flash back to my 40th birthday. All right. No one at 40? How about 37? Drop it a couple bucks. 37. Screenshot it. Get back to me. If you look at my description, it says I honor these painfully low prices until this item has sold or it's been listed in one of my shops. No way, you're not over 40, Rhonda. You're funny. You're very kind, Rhonda. Oh, I see Rhonda in at 40. There I can show my age a little bit. All right. Down it goes. Seguso Archimedes Murano glass brooch. You can come back another time. Right, Rhonda? No, well, in my confusion, I thought you had bid 40. Anybody need cufflinks? For me, this reminds me of my grandma's bathroom. Because for some reason, my grandma had a statue of the thinking man in her bathroom as a child. So that's something I distinctly remember about grandma's bathroom. Hello, Sharpie on my finger. All right, these are sterling silver with a gold gilt, also known as sterling vermeil. So you got a thinking man out there that wears cufflinks. If these are just the right cufflinks for him, come get them for 30 bucks. $30 for the thinking man cufflinks. No, actually, get on in there. Which, let's just weigh those. They are sterling silver. Let's see, what am I getting dollar per gram? Price per gram. Because that's where all the real thinking is made. Corvus, there's something to that. 19 grams. 19 grams, so about $1.50 a gram, eh? Which, if there's people out there that are scrapping for $2 a gram, dang, you could buy these and scrap them, make a couple bucks. Now the thinking man is on the John. Can't unsee that, right? Oh man, by the end of the night, we're gonna have ourselves a real show. Woo! Woohoo! Thinking man on the job, on the John. Okay, $30 on those if somebody's interested. Boom, hit me up, let me know. Otherwise, into the store they will go. Somebody look up that Reed and Barton whistle. Was $40 way off on that? It does whistle. I'm going to cover the mic. It does whistle. So cool. Lucky, good luck whistle even. I believe it. There's been a couple times when I've been in servant mode that I'm sure glad that person didn't have a whistle. I am glad. I'm learning things I don't want to learn, right, Corvus? Ah. Okay, modernist. Goodness. Mr. Pearson. Look at the lines on this beauty. I don't know. It's getting dicey. Look at this, man. I wonder if Pearson made these in. Some are 50 to 200. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure, Rhonda. I didn't do any comps on that. I haven't had that whistle before. So 40 is less than 50. 40 is way less than 200. Is that a monkey? Where SMP? Yeah, Pearson, actually a pretty well-known modernist maker. He made this fabulous brooch, and this fabulous brooch is $35. $35. I don't know if there are comps on this. I don't even know if Pearson's work is common enough to find comps on. But I loved it. I love the lines on it. Is that a monkey? I don't know where you're talking about, SMP. Did I have a monkey up here earlier? Oh, on the toilet? It could have been. Where's SMP? Let me think about that. Let me think about that. All right, $35 on that one. No modernist fans out here that are just dying to have a little Pearson work of art. Truly a little wearable work of art. Look at all that depth and dimension going on. Whoa. Whoa, time for some water, y'all. Dang, this is my light box dropout. This thing has been in and out of the light box, what, 3 times now? And I still haven't got what I'm looking for out of it. So why not bring it around one more time here and see if somebody's into it. Jen, another potential Turkish designer. The only other designer with this name that I found was a guy out of Turkey who moved to Canada. And it seems pretty consistent with his work. It is sterling silver and natural coral, undyed, untreated, and a great twist. It's $130. It's 14 inches long. $14 inches and 79 grams. And for whatever reason, it's just not cooperating in the light box. So it looks very flat and unattractive, unappealing, if I'm being honest. At least that's my opinion. Maybe I'm a little jaded after couple 100,000 pictures in the light box. My latest count right now is about 15,000 pictures going in my photo collection, so it's time for a purge. All right. We'll give it one more try in the box and see how that goes. Mic still on? Good deal. Right, Rhonda? That would be pretty cool, actually. Oh, wow. Well, oh, I think I might be back. It just kept on spinning. But the chat kept rolling. Chat kept rolling. Come on, chat, keep on rolling. Well, I don't know if it actually came back. I don't know if it actually came back or not. Kind of hard to say. Oh, I see a yay. All right, Rhonda, well, it's holding on, it looks like. I've seen that a few times now where it just keeps on spinning and then it comes back around. So we're back. We back. I don't know what's up with that. But that seems to be a thing now. Streams have the ability to kind of hang on and reconnect. I've seen that with streaming services out there that have that same ability, but I haven't seen that working with YouTube. It looks like that might be a new thing. Well, welcome back, everybody. Forced break, apparently. Not exactly sure what was going on there. Ooh, I like this. Sterling silver. Hinged bangle. It's coming in at about a 7. About a 7 on the cone. 6.75. Very much in the style of the Mylor Italy bracelets, quite often enameled. This one weighs 14 grams. Let's just get that inside diameter, see if we're at 2 3/8. Yeah, 2 3/8 inch on that one. Hello, Mia. Welcome back, and thanks for hanging in here, everybody. I think we had a couple people drop out, and it looks like everyone popped right back in. So, thank you, and thanks to YouTube for not totally disconnecting. This hinged sterling silver bangle. This one's $25. We got $2 in there just to be sure. Oh, and it's almost feeding time. $25 on that beauty. It is sterling silver and vermeil. It has a little bit of a patina going on it. Whoa there, Cosmo. Easy on the lighting, buddy. Did that blue glass brooch sell? I don't remember. Oh, the Mia, the Millefiori one? No, it didn't. It did not. $25 on that one. No takers. How about $20 on that? Somebody need it? It is sterling silver, Italian. It's got some hallmarks on the inside of the band there. If only it's size 8, you're right, Zen. It is kind of a small size, so that is definitely a limiting factor. I don't even know if like a set. Yeah, well, it goes okay on a 7, 7.25. Little bit tight there. What does vermeil mean? Vermeil, Amber, is gold over silver. So it's sterling silver with a gold plating, wash, gilt, depending on what term you want to use. So yeah, it's gold-plated sterling silver or gold-plated silver. So saying silver vermeil or sterling vermeil is kind of redundant. Really, you only need to say vermeil because it's implied in the name that it's silver. All right, going down. Ooh, I might have to get up and stretch a little. Oh, crunk. Crunch. Yeah, Mia, if you're in on that, if you want the Seguso Archimedes brooch, yeah, just let me know. Can always email me later after the show. ravenschest33@gmail.com is my email. Oh, geez, Mia, I think I had dropped that to 38 or 35. So yeah, 35. If you want it for 35, just boom, hit 35 in the chat and it's yours. Which I know is a great deal on that. That's a really... That is a good deal. Let me get that pinned also. Register, pin to you. There we go. Anyone who's new here who wants to register, I've had a ton of new registrations come in over the last week. So, okay, Mia, I got you. And you got it. Mia at 35. Mia. There you go, Mia, and it's in the original box there. Yeah, right? That cobalt blue, I hear you. I hear you. Well, another piece in its original box. I'm a big fan. I like wood. I like wood jewelry. When I found the larger version of this, I was pretty stoked on it. Nice parquetry work. Yeah, really mosaic with wood. Wow, what a skill. The rolling star is the motif on that. And there's a little bit of information on who the makers are. I was just going to sell these together. I kind of wanted to put the bigger one in the box with the smaller one that had the information on it. And if somebody else likes them and you want to pay 20 bucks for them, then that's the price. Both for 20. The Rolling Star. So there you go. If somebody else likes those and you want them, 20 bucks is the price on those. If you don't, I don't mind. I'll keep them around. I'll keep them here. Okay, the dragon. I don't need another dragon on my shelf. So off the shelf, the dragon goes into somebody else's box. Quilt, totally, Karen, totally a quilt pattern. $10 for the dragon if somebody wants the dragon. It is I thought it might be wood, but someone just did a great job of sanding it to make it look like wood. I believe it's some kind of polymer. Some kind of polymer, and I love his look. That he is one happy dragon. All right, I see Karen in at 10, and I see Mama Chola in at 10 also. He does have quite the mustache, right? I have, if you've seen my dragon ring has a similar mustache. Karen, I've got you in first. So you're high bidder at 10 right now, and we'd be looking for Mama Chola to come back at 12. So up now we got Mama Chola at 14. All right, you guys are kicking it off here. I send my info, Doug, because I'm guilty of buying jewelry. Right. Oh, funny. All right, I got Mama Chola at 18. I am Year of the Earth Dragon. I like that. HQZ. I haven't even heard of that, but I like the sounds of that. All right, I see Karen at 20. And Mama Chola's back at 22. And Gina says, "Hi, Mama Chola. I would like to complete my set." Oh, dang. Well, dang, Karen. You get it then. Mama Chola's going to pass. Karen Peterson at 25. And thank you both for your bids. I think you scared Mama Chola off with that one, Karen. That's all I had to say, right? Yeah. I like that subtle power move. All right, let's get that one sold at 25 to Karen. Thank you, Karen, and thank you, Mama Chola. Clearing that shelf space. Making room for more. Oh, hello. All right, you're here, Tanya. While Tanya's here, I want to unveil something. Many of you are familiar with Agnes. Agnes, where's your last name? Sizemore. Well, there's not a whole lot left of the namesake there. Agnes Sizemore, my trusty Mandrel, has seen better days. And last weekend, I got a very kind gift from Tanya. It's a new Mandrel. And this new Mandrel, it's a Sizemore also. We got Agnes Sizemore, and we have another Sizemore. Welcome to the Sizemore gang, Samantha. It's going to be backwards on here, but Samantha Sizemore, a new Mandrel. Yay, I'm so excited. Woo, we're going to unwrap it right here together. And we can start using it right now. As long as I didn't lose the ring that I'm trying to show, then we should be good. Thank you, Tanya. Dun, dun, dun. Welcome, Samantha, says Jen B. Oh, wow. So crisp and clean. What's the first size that Samantha's going to size? Wow. How easy is that to read? Samantha gets around, right? Yeah, Tanya did name Samantha. Agnes will be pissed. She's used to a lot of action, right? Oh, you guys are cracking me up. Well, you know, Samantha does get a lot of action. And I think that Samantha was named after, what's the name of that show? Sex and the City? Yeah, the Samantha on Sex and the City. Ay, ay, ay. So there we go. I don't really, wow, that's so clear. You guys all can see what size that is, right? Coming in at 9 1/4. I love this. I love this setting. And what a beautiful stone. Beautiful piece of Morency. Jen B's on it. So yeah, size 9 1/4. I thought it was an upside down 6, right? With the screen mirroring thing. It's kind of messed up. Really, really fine piece of turquoise in here. I had somebody ask me if it's glass. It's not. It's a piece of Morency with just that beautiful sky blue color and a little vein. If you see that little piece of color in it, looks like matrix. It's actually a little touch of pyrite in there. So you got all that blue goodness and then one little pyrite sliver in there. Beautiful, beautiful ring, beautiful setting. I'm not familiar with the maker on this. It is marked sterling, and then it's got a fancy little doodad mark in there as well. So I know it all looks backwards, so trust me, that says sterling, and then blah, blah, blah. I could do what I used to do and spend hours trying to find that one mark. Lol, to show my age, I thought of Samantha and Bewitched. Well, to show my age, I knew exactly who you're talking about. This one, I don't know. Great ring, great price, $38. And fits on a 10 just quite comfortably. At least that finger used to be a 10. And there we have it. We're going to let this do all the talking. I don't know if you can hear it. It's very bright outside, but the crickets have started. Like I was just thinking, oh, crickets in the chat, and literally I can hear crickets outside. Chirp, 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 chirping away. My mother looked a lot like Samantha from Bewitched, and the kids in school always called her a witch. I should probably keep my mouth shut. I'm about to put my foot in my mouth. Oh, here, let me just insert foot before even saying anything. HQZ, I like it. Witches are cool, Rhonda. Keeping it tame, HQ, I like it. All right, 38. Nobody in on that. Into the light box it goes. Good little batch of stuff for light box action. She was a beautiful blonde. Yeah, well, I was going to say, well, from what I remember, the Samantha was pretty hot, so, you know, he must have had some of that. Oh, I see Wendy. You got it. W. Marion, you got it. I was kind of surprised that one was going into the light box, so good grab on that. All right, HQ. HQ says, I'm also a beautiful blonde. Let's get that one officially sold to W. Marion. Thank you. Thank you, W. Marion. All right, I am not typically one to buy fetishes, but sometimes I come across them and I just like them. Don't go with that, Doug. All right, HQ, I won't. I won't hand that one over to Nightbot to run away with. Yeah, when I saw these fetishes, I had to have them. Thought they were pretty rad. I like the stone on that. I like the motif. I don't know what the relevance is of the stones that are wrapped on the sinew, but I imagine there is some relevance to all that. I am the granddaughter of the witches. They didn't burn. Right, Rhonda? The witches that made it. This fetish is $27. Which I know when I'm out in the field trying to buy fetishes, I can't find them for that. I've so infrequently price them because they're typically just very expensive. So 27 on that one, 27 on this one also. So this was a little, Tanya and I had a little discussion. I was thinking dog, coyote, wolf. Tanya actually suggested fox, and I'm like, yeah, I could totally see that. All right, I see W. Marion in on the frog at 27. Boom. Boom, boom. 27. All right, I got you. I got you, W. Marion. If you want them both, you can have them both for 45. If that works for you. You beat me to it, W. Marion. Well, you know, Mama Chola, you could bid. You got about 8 seconds if you want to throw a 29 in there. Otherwise, this one's going to be sold to W. Marion at 27. Sold in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Congratulations, W. Marion. Okay, good with one. Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna debate a little bit more on this one. A little bit more debate there. And congratulations. All right. Anybody in the market for a 72-inch snake chain? Vermeil, by the way. Excuse my in-your-face-ness right now. I'm just going to grab this off of my backdrop. Because I don't remember ever having another one of these. I don't remember ever having another one of these. I so rarely find nice Vermeil snake chains, period. To find one this long is a real treat. Like, wow. 72 inches, 6 feet long. Oh, it's just outrageous. And I haven't done comps on it. I don't need to do comps on it. I'm selling it for $1 an inch. So I want that, Tanya says. Oh yeah. I think it sounded like you might have someone in line for it. Yeah. I don't expect to ever find another one of these. Yeah, so it is what it is. I see Tanya's in at 72. It goes to my ankle, right, Tanya? It does. Tanya tried it on and it goes all the way. All right, well, if someone doesn't come back pretty quickly at 77 or better, then Tanya, you're gonna get that one. Ooh. And you know it's like butter. It's buttery. All right. Let's call that. In 5/4, you could wrap that around a couple times and put a nice pendant on it. Totally. All right, sold to Tanya at 72. Thank you very much, Tanya. Yeah, I'm glad you got that. And whatever you do with it, I hope you do well. Sounded to me like you got a buyer already ready. "72 inches. What? It's been a couple weeks of long necklaces. Somehow they've been coming out of the woodwork. I think it all started with that. Was it 16-foot long Venetian glass necklace? Well, while we're on snake chains, I may keep it for a minute and use it as a jump rope. Right, Tanya? Could be one of those double Dutch jump ropes even. Funny. All right. Time for the sterling silver Hershey Kiss drop pendant to go. It's on a nice snake chain also. But this snake chain is just a regular length, 18 inches or so. Clickety clack, come back. Well, maybe a little bit longer. 23 inches. 23-inch chain on that. And that nice sterling silver Hershey's Kiss drop, I call it, with the little black glass ball. Guess what this one is? $44. Speaking of snake chain, 2025 is the year of the wood snake. It sure is, HQZ. Gen B. Oh no. Gen B, you're cracking me up. I'm going to need t-shirts that have 11, just 11 and Gen B on them. Well, that had a little bit of a kink in it, but it seems to be, it plays out just fine. All right. No one in at 44. Well, guess what? We're dropping this one to 33. Black glass or obsidian? I think it's glass, HQ. There's no flash in there. It could be onyx, but yeah. I'm thinking glass. Oh, I didn't actually get that in the chat, did I? Hello, Sherry. Blessed Baubles. Welcome in. Oh, Mia's in at 33. Boom. Gen B, you can take a breath and relax. Sold to me at 33. Sold 33. Is it an enhancer? It looks like an earring. I think it's just an pendant on there. Nice big bail on it. Thank you, Mia. Ooh, that's great. Can you sense when 11 is coming? Gen B has gotten the timing down. Gen B has the timing down so well, Corvus, that I've had to change my timing and try to trip her up a little bit. All right. I didn't really get a chance to properly preview or show these yet. I did show them briefly at Tanya's the other day. But I do want to do a little bit more of an actual presentation on these so people get a better understanding of what they are and maybe put them on some people's radar out there, because they are out there. They just fly under the radar quite often. I'll be able to use that chain across several pendants to take care of several problems for me. Right, Mia? Yeah, snake chain like that, very, very versatile. Never thought I had a magic number, but 11 is definitely it. That's funny. So yeah, they're called mariner shells, and they're very, very small. Very small shells from Tasmania. And I don't know when they stopped making these pieces, but typically the ones that I find are Victorian. And the shells, I've never had this color. I personally have never had this color. Typically, they're more of a natural cream shell color, and they have a nice iridescence to them. And I believe that these ones have been dyed or painted. Some sort of process there. I do not believe that this is a natural color of the shell. But they're really, really beautiful. I put a very simple clasp on them. They had one ring already, and then they had a loose thread. And I just strung a little ring through there and put a clasp on, so they actually have a way to be displayed. And the gentleman that I purchased them from knew what they were, so I had to pay a fair price for them. And I'm trying to think, dang it, did I teach that to him? I think I did. I think I did. 17 inches on these. So 17 inches. You know, the HQ, they're like a teal. Yeah. It's kind of like a pastel teal. Let's see. Seafoam? I don't know. It is green. Yeah. What is that? Celadon, maybe? Yeah. They're fantastic. I haven't done comps on them. I don't need to. They're $200. Mint, yeah, mint chip even. It's been probably 10 years since the last nice pair of these, or the nice strand of these that I saw. Hi, Leonore, welcome in. And the last strand that I had was a single beaded strand. So they're just fantastic. And yeah, do research them, look them up, and put them on your radar, because if you find them out there, chances are you're going to find them flying under the radar. And a lot of times you might just find partial strands. And they will be more of a, typically they will be a cream color with that iridescent flash in them. For my quick search online, 200 is also a fair price. I believe so. I do. I think I have some, says Karen, not dyed though. Yeah, you probably do, Karen. There are still, I still see some modern shell necklaces that are very similar, but the size of the shell and the shape is different. The size is bigger and the shape is just a little bit different. I actually have some, I had some out in the garage. They may still be out there. Some of the more modern, larger variety. So yeah, check those out. And check your collection of beads as well, because you may have some mariner shells in there. And if you do, treat them kindly. All right, Cineabar. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for remembering that. I don't need to say anything. Well, HQZ, if the time comes when you can afford them, maybe I'll still have them. And feel free to throw me an offer, because I am happy to work with. I'm happy to work with everyone. All right, this is pretty fantastic. Carved cinnabar. Yeah, I got you, Mia. I mainly wanted to bring them out here so people could see them, get familiar with them, put them on your radar, do a little research. There's a lot of things like that that could very easily be overlooked while you're out shopping, or just while you're sitting here shopping. Like I learn that all the time. I'm learning about things every day. So that's part of what I try to do is, if I learn something new, hopefully I can pass that along to you. And if there's something that knowledge that I've had for a while that I can pass along, that's awesome too. But carved cinnabar, interestingly pink tassels on here. It looks like it's all original to me. I think maybe we just got some different wearing of the colors, but whatever. It is what it is. Maybe that was intentional. Sun damage could be. Could be. Guess what, Gen B? We're starting this at $44. What if it got washed and the tassels were dying? Yeah, that could be. Whatever it is, clearly the tassels are doing their own thing, vibe-wise. But that piece of carved Cineabar is really great. I don't know, is that good luck? Is that fortune? I don't know. Could probably screenshot that one and Google search it to get some meaning pretty quick on it. Oh, I didn't get the price entered in there. Well, I had 44 that I started it at, but I'm dropping it to 33 right now because this is a how low can you go? Big old disc there too. That's what got me. It just had a big old disc. So, all right, Pamela Tomlinson in at 33 and done. Sold to Pamela Tomlinson. Oh, HQZ was trying to head that one off. You have been disqualified, sir. SMP, you are just disqualified. Period. Congratulations and thank you, Pamela. Gen B, where's that 11? Funny. Yeet. We're yeeting that one into the bag. Okay, chrysacola. Chrysacola, goodness dang. This one's polishing up every time I touch it. I've been touching this one a lot, apparently. Oh, a couple more touchings and it'll be ready for the light box. Then I'll actually have to clean it up because I haven't actually cleaned it. I've just been handling it. So it's got some nice gunk in there around the bezel. Yeah. Quick little wash with some warm water and a little dish soap, and that's going to polish right up. Nice Mexican silver modernist piece. It is what it is. Let's check with Samantha. What do we have here size-wise, Samantha? Well, luckily in this view, an 8 looks like an 8, no matter which direction you view it from. So coming in right at an 8. It is an open shank, so it is adjustable. Looks like it can go down a couple, down a size probably. I wouldn't want to mess with it too much, honestly. I'd say half a size up or down would be safe. Let's see what Samantha says. Samantha says about an 8. About an 8. And this one is $48. About an 8, 48. Nice early. I don't know if I got that. The Mexican silver stamp on there. I don't know if you can see that in there. I have to leave. Hubby wants the TV. Good night, Amber. Tell your hubby no, he can't have the TV. Only if we're on the TV. All right, Amber, good having you here. And so happy to hear that you got your items. Yeah, that Elliott stone necklace. Wow, Elliott stone. Jeez. Maybe this isn't a chrysacola. This has that Elliott stone look to it. Interesting. Yeah, the gorgeous coral and the coral and pearl necklace. Oh man, some fabulous items. You have really, really incredible taste, Ember. Yeah, and that Elliott stone necklace as well. Bam. Thanks for letting me know you got those. Kirsten, right? I was totally thinking of you, Kirsten. Yeah, there's a little meat on the bone there for you. Let's see. I'm gonna put it on Agnes and see where Agnes comes in here. It's right at an 8 on Agnes. All right, I'll drop it a couple bucks. Let's see. To make it free shipping would be $42. That takes $6 off. 42. Look at that. It's cleaning up every time I just handle it a little, it cleans up a little bit more. All right. No action at 42. Oh, Karen Peterson. I see you. I see Karen in at 42. All right. Let's get that one sold to Karen. SOLD 42. I'm going to mark that sold real fast, Kirsten, to keep you from being tempted. I know how that is. Thank you, Karen. You are puckering, right? Yeah, thank you, Karen. I'm glad to pass along another good deal. And that's getting pretty close to pretty darn close to what I had that was new. This one is just really nice early carved cinnabar. Bat. Nice brooch. I haven't tested this one. I'm pretty sure it's silver. Silver with a nice gold gilt. I did notice one post. You have these 3 posts that were holding that carving onto the brooch originally. One of those posts is gone. Still very solidly set in there, but just something to note. And this group, let's see, I need $50 for this one. Did pretty well with this group. And yeah, I can do 50 on this one if somebody's interested. It is quite large, coming in at 2.5 inches. No. Yeah, Kirsten and Tanya, thank you both for your general presence. I could start going down Tanya, I see you in at 50. All right, let's call that one for Tanya at 50. Both of you really mean a lot to me, so I'll just leave it at that. So thank you both. Yay. Congratulations, Tanya. That's rad. That one is rad. Yay. All right. This one's also pretty darn sweet. Sterling silver, peridot, garnet, and quartz. I thought that might be iolite or amethyst. I better have a sale right. Oh, hello, Cave of Wonders. Did I miss Cave of Wonders? Am I not in? Hello, Cave of Wonders. And thank you, by the way, for your submission. Cave of Wonders submitted a brooch hat. So thank you, Cave of Wonders. I love your brooch hat. I can't wait to see what comes of it. What you have so far is awesome. I think that my favorite is the scarab that's on there. But sterling silver, gemstone goodness. It, if it said NB on the back, I would not be surprised. I'm kind of more surprised that it doesn't, because it very much looks like a Nikki Butler piece. And this one's $53. If you need any specs on it, let me know. Nice big bail on that. Could put it on a little string of pearls, on a big old fancy silver chain. Is there still time? Karen Peterson, I'm not auctioning my hat until June 15th. So, and I don't know, the brooch hat thing could always be something you're sharing. Like I'm back. All right. I'm back. Yeah, there's lots of time. I figured, people are going to need some time to get the right hat. And if people don't have brooches, they're going to need to find brooches. Ooh wee. Bam. That's like one of those billboard pieces. Oh, that's a beautiful group of stuff going in my light box. Going down. I just got my first brooch from Bruden. It says HQZ. All right. That's how it starts, HQZ. I would say Bruden's would be a great place to pick up brooches for brooch hats. And also T and Lee. Man, T brings the big bling factor. So yeah, I would check out Bruden's. I would check out T and Lee. I'd go check out everybody, actually. Tanya always has a bunch of good brooches. Karen Peter says, at my jewelry addiction, I'm so excited about my bangles. You know what? That is so rewarding. It's so rewarding to have customers, buyers, friends bring their joy here. It's very rewarding as a reseller to have someone buy something from you and then let you know how happy it's made them. So thanks for sharing that, Karen. For years, I felt like the only time I would hear from people, or typically the only time I would hear from people, is when there was a complaint, especially selling on eBay, where communication is not real open and free. It takes some effort to communicate. People would typically just bring their problems. So it's so nice to have people just say, "Yay, I'm so happy with what I got. Thank you." SMP's in at 22. There's nothing even up here right now, SMP. Refresh. All right, Russian silver Niello cufflinks, often called enamel. It's not enamel. It's an intentional oxidation process that blackens the silver. And the Russians, they kind of do it. They got a corner on the market in the Niello game. They do really, really great Niello work. Everything from jewelry to boxes to works of art with that intentional oxidation. These ones, I didn't look at the date. I feel like these are a little bit more modern, you know, turn of the, like, mid-century Russian. Can't really tell from the hallmarks there. These, $39 on these, which is about $100 less than I would expect to see them for if another antique dealer was selling them or another dealer was selling them. But I got a great deal, so I can pass along a great deal if somebody out there can use them. Walk like an Egyptian. I think SMP might be back. Might be back a little ways. So there you go, $39 on those if somebody sees those and those are speaking your name. Drop a 39 in the chat or hit me up later if you're watching the playback. I've had quite a few people buy after watching the playback, so please do. If you see something that didn't sell during the live, it doesn't take long to reach out, and if it's still available, then you can have it. And feel free to make offers also. I've had people email me after and say, hey, you know, that brooch you had was X amount of dollars. I can only afford X amount of dollars. Can you work with that? And, like, you know, either yes or no. I have an early start tomorrow. I need to start winding down. It's been a great show, and I learned something. Awesome, Karen. Well, thanks for being here. Glad you were able to hang out and learn something and pick up a couple treasures as well. So thank you. Okay. I said I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell it. 135. Just take it off. I learned nothing, says HQZ. Well, stick around a little bit longer. It is a size 10.5. It's a size 10.5. Yeah. And it's 135. And if somebody wants it, cool, you can have it. If not, I'm not sad. I learned about shells. I really like. Well, all right, HQ. Lol, JK. I knew you were joking. That type of sarcasm I can take it. I'm on board with it. All right, so there you go. Same thing. If somebody's watching the playback and you want this ring, you can hit me up. $135. That's where I'm starting. It only goes up from here. It is just fantastic. It is signed. I haven't actually looked to see. I literally just put it on. I put it on before I bought it. I put it on, kept it on, bought it, been wearing it ever since. Yeah, it's a pretty big, it's a pretty large size. Like, it's really going to take the right person, the right finger, the right personality. You know, it's going to have to be the total fit. But that stone, oh my goodness, gorgeous. All right, it's officially out there now. It's officially for sale. So I assume it's just a matter of time. Hershey giveaway. Oh, Hershey. Your giveaway item from the last show didn't make it. Oh, Mama Chola. It's too big, Mama Chola. It's too big, I'm telling you. Think twice about that. Because I will mark it sold to Mama Chola. Because you know that, you just know what a great deal that is, if nothing else. I don't want it to go to anybody else if it's not you. Ow. She will make it fit, says Tanya. Right? Well, Mama Chola, if you do sell it, I want first right of refusal on it. So, but I already know. I love it, but practically I can't. I can't keep it, at least as an everyday ring. All right, sold 135, Mama Chola. Like the turtle. If you ever get rid of it, you know who's first in line. Off it goes. Only a little bit sad. Only a lot sad. Oh, what's wrong with me? Keep it as a fancy date ring. Yeah, you know. I got other fancy date rings. I can put my grandpa's ring back on. The turtle is flipping rad. Yep, back to grandpa's ring. I could roll with that just fine. All right, Art Deco goodness. I really wanted this one to be sterling. I always do. But it's not. It's silver metal. And put it back on your fingers. Nah, Mama Chola. I knew that it had to go. Wow. That's looking kind of crusty. I was going to sell that for 35 bucks if somebody wants it, but I feel like it needs to be cleaned up first. It needs a little... All rings are non-gendered in my opinion. Same. I got you, HQZ. I'm with you on that. All right, I'm almost to the end here. Couple more items left. Got these sweet sterling silver gemstone earrings. Oh, dang. Moonstone, iolite, and I'm not sure about the green one. That could be a what is it? Prasiolite? Whatever they are, they're just sweet. Super sweet earrings. $39. Hey, I have never seen you react like this. You better keep it. Well, Mama Chola, that's because you haven't seen me sell something off of myself that was for me. But I also knew, no, they're French wire. Yeah. I also knew that it wasn't going to work, that I was going to have to sell it. So it's okay. I've had a lot of pieces like that that just didn't work, and I had to sell them. And that's okay. And the stone's amazing on that. Like it really is something that it needs to be out there on display in the world. Can't keep it all, right? Tanya knows. Tanya knows. Ooh, fantastic. All right, putting those in the light box. I want to handle those a couple more times. Those are kind of fun. I'm tempted on these. All right, HQ, will you let me know if you got to have them? They'll be here until they're gone. Okay, that's it. I've worked through the fresh items. I still have piles of, I have boxes and piles of other stuff that I can bring back around. But right now, I'm going to give away these earrings. Stone is spectacular. I beg to differ, Tanya, says Jen. You can keep it all. Actually, you can keep it all. Well, that depends on who you are and what you do, because I do know some people that keep it all. I was watching a lady last weekend do just that. She had shopping bags and a shopping cart, like a little wagon that she was toting behind her. And this was her second load to her car. And she was filling the car up when she was going back for more. And I'm pretty sure she's keeping it all. All right, these are sweet, sterling silver, and I don't know what kind of agate or stone that is, but it looks like, it looks delicious, like some kind of sucker. Yeah, they look like egg yolk, but they're stone. They're really cool. Giving them away. We're going to finish the day with a giveaway. Come on, Nightbot. Let's see. Still got 20 people hanging tough in the house here. So let's do our giveaway. Let's see. Let's do a keyword giveaway this time. Giveaway options. We want keyword. Actually, we're just going to do a random number. Number between 1 and 30. Does it increase my chance if I like the stream? I don't know. I think maybe if you talk nice to Nightbot, it increases your chances. All right, here we go. Nightbot's on it. Ooh, someone already won. Boom, Rhonda Schrader. Boom, just like that, Rhonda Schrader won. And it looks like the winning number was 12. I got to kind of figure that out still. But congratulations, Rhonda. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Rhonda Schrader. Giveaway. GA giveaway. Mama Chola, right? I wish they had an emoji for that sound. Well, if I ever get some custom emotes made for the chat, then peer, peer, peer is going to be one of them. I don't know if YouTube does that. I know that's a Twitch thing. Rhonda and Nightbot something got something going on, right? Funny, Wendy. All right, well, thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate you. Just having you all show up here to hang out is a real pleasure. Having you here where I can do business and sell you treasures and make this part of how I make a living is literally like a dream come true. So thank you for being here and helping make that possible. And for those of you who don't have a brooch hat started, think about that. It only takes one brooch on a hat to make a brooch hat. So think about it. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you, Tanya. You have a great night as well. And Shell Bell, thanks for being here. Rhonda, HQZ, Appreciate you all. Rhonda, yeah, we're going to have to talk about that. You're going to have to pay off Nightbot, I think. Catherine, welcome as well. Thanks for being here. Corvus, good to see you. Wendy, always a pleasure to have you. And Jen B, you are not disqualified. Good job tonight. Good job. All right. I think I got everybody who was in here recently. SMP, you might still need to refresh. Pamela Tomlinson, thank you very much for being in here. And Karen Peterson, congratulations. I know you're out of here already, but Jen B, you are disqualified, sir. Yeah, so everybody, thank you for being here. It's been great having you. Yeah, hope to catch you again soon. Until then,